Hey, hello everyone. Very good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining this session today. This is another exciting session today. Thank you so much once again, those who all joined. So I think that we have a good number of people. So we'll take another 10-15 seconds. Let people join. Then we will start off. So meanwhile, please leave comments. What do you find it, and is there anything specific that you are expecting? So, what kind of business you are in? You are already in the business, or you are just planning to start a business? So, what stage of business you are in? So, please leave some message so that it will be more interactive. So, we will have question and answer session after the presentation. So, please keep your questions ready so that Mr. Desagar will answer the questions. Yeah, we are already 4-2. Very good afternoon, everyone. Once again, my name is Ravi Budama. I am the founder of Startupio. So, Startupio is a platform to help small businesses to start and run their business successfully. So, we help in connecting every resource that is needed to start your business. So, when in terms of training, technology, expertise, anything you wanted to start a business, so we are there to connect you. So, please check out startupio.com. You can find it. We are doing this series, Chandan Ban series, along with Mr. Nilesh Desai. He is the main presenter today. So he is the director for SME Analytics. SME Analytics is about the analysis of your business accounts. So he's going to explain it a few minutes, and then he will continue with the uh, session today. Thank you so much once again, sir. It's all yours, sir. Now.
Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Nilesh P. Desai, and I am working for MSME, one for revival side and one for increasing their operational efficiency. SME analytics is trying to analyze your balance sheet and profit and loss and give you about 52 variables which will be useful to optimize your resource allocation. And last week I had one company whose analysis we did, and the ratios which came out. See, everybody is interested in return on investment, and his ratio, he is getting return on investment only 5%. Is it good? He may be doing a lot of things which may be better. He is in the business for last about 15 years. His turnover doubled from 13 crore to 25 crores in 3 years' time, but his return on investment is very poor. So many times we miss the main parameter for what we have come into the business. Many of us will be maybe a accidental entrepreneur. So please understand, and this churn or burn series is giving a series of lectures where as I was an entrepreneur for 39 years, and I have failed miserably in between 84 to 89 before I came back to this thing. So whatever mistakes I have done, uh, and with the help of small research team, we are trying to bring awareness about each important point. The first was cleaning, most neglected item. Second neglected item is idle asset. Third was inventory management. Today is the fourth topic in the series. Marketing is the growth engine. See, as an entrepreneur, we would like to improve our marketing customer base so that our profit improves. So I will start. I'm giving a presentation in slide. I think it is readable by everybody. Still, for the convenience for my audience, why marketing is needed. Uh, Marketing for business development is a critical for a growth and survival of any business. Without marketing, without a customer, can you survive? This is the basic question. We have, all the entrepreneur does some marketing, but my this thing is that various parameters, if you look into, you may be able to change certain things, or you may be able to accelerate your growth by understanding. See, the globally fast changing economic scenario has thrown up various opportunities and challenges to the MSME in India. Many opportunities are opened up for the sector to enhance marketing and look for new market at a local, national or international level. Presently, in a competitive age, marketing is one of the weakest area wherein MSME face many problems. This is the weakest area for a lot of MSME. They say that customer is not there, or I'm not able to get the marketing leads, and I'm not able to convert the leads what I get into business outcome. All that is very critical for growth of a business. So generally, what are the kind of constraint we face? Most of the time we lack the information in between what who are our potential clients, and where are we. So this is a that lack of information. You will be able to find out gap analysis between available information and potential knowledge is the major constraint for growth, which can be overcome by this again a problem by proper training and from expert or consultant. We MSME by nature are shy of going for training courses or expert consultation or a mentor or consultant, because we think that they will be costly. But today, institutions like BYST has come up for many mentors, and mentoring for Indian startup is a necessary for everybody. So many incubation center has come in India in recently, particularly after Atal innovation has come. So a lot of incubation centers has come. We are not availing those kind of facilities. Then second thing, we are finding a lot of difficulty in a very competitive market. You may be finding Maharajganj and Afzalganj and those areas. Lot of Marwadis they come and capture commodity market very quickly. So why they are able to do and why we are not able to do? They are entering into a very competitive market. Steel trading is a competitive market, and you will find alternative shops belongs to Marwari who has got his DNA cultivated in business. See, many entrepreneurs they do not know their own data which they have dealt with in last 5 years or 10 years of this. That data, if you analyze, it can give you a lot of insight of your past customer. And also, if you analyze how much is, suppose if you are giving 10 crores worth of quotation every year and you get 1 crore business, so 90% you are losing. We are not looking into that information which is available with us either in our accounts or in our files. If we can use that, that will help you to increase your market penetration. See, generally we think that competitor is more capable or is financially sound. Is it really true? We did not question. In latter part of my slides, I am going to talk about 5 whys. That 5 whys are very critical for us to understand where are we. Then we are afraid of using latest technology for proper market linkage. Now there are a lot of software available for CRM and ERP which are reasonably cheap, but either we have no knowledge of it or we have got a resistance. We don't want to buy it. Without technological upgradations, you will be becoming a part of Salarjung Museum in few years. I don't think any of the people who are in my audience today would like to go as a monument in a Salarjung museum. And many people think marketing and sales are same. There is a lot of mistake. A lot of entrepreneur does. So I am trying to explain in marketing, not only selling, but it also involves branding and promotion. See, your brand is a critical factor. I know one MSME unit who has recently developed a special net for catching the fish. He had a particular brand for 10 years or so, but now that brand, people don't come with the name of the company. They come with, I need some particular brand for my fish collection and other things. That's a critical factor. He is in an industrial sector, but that branding is helping him to either um, price his product at little premium or ease of getting customers. People come from Maharashtra, people come from Andhra Pradesh searching for him. That is an advantage of brand. Against that, in sales, there is a promotion and selling process like face-to-face selling. When sales come, you may have to go to customer and convince him for the uh, differentiators what you have got in your product and pricing and lot many other things like delivery time, payment terms, X go down, X factory or X is free delivery. These are all commercial terms which I will be explaining in the latter part of my slides. The marketing is a long lasting and it requires much time for making impact on people's mind and change their preference. The last 15 years, if you see, lot of Korean brands have captured our mindset. Samsung, LG, they have captured our mindset. Earlier, we had a Dionara and ECL, ECTV, etc. But now, very few people like me may remember there is a ECTV or Dionara. They have been Western, the TV brand has lost its importance. Uh, Compared to that, sales process is a short-term process. You need good quality selling ability to sell your product or services. So where you know that customer has crystallized his requirements, specification, etc. So you have to narrate the differentiator or allow him to bargain with you so that you close the sales. The approach of the marketing is from one to many customers. See what we are trying to tell when marketing campaign or marketing promotion or things are there, we do not target particular customer, but in that segment, large customer segment, we are uh, targeting. So that also will be explained further in next a few more slides on market segmentation. Uh, in sales, we need different approach towards different customers. See, sales is a more personalized thing. You will have to approach particular customer with a what he likes and this thing. Marketing is general purpose, creating awareness about your product or services, branding, uh, differentiator in quality and other things. Marketing is a tool for promoting product or service to people with beneficiary activities that creates a space in customer mind. Here, this is very critical. Uh, See, a branded product gets recall faster, and that is the effect of marketing. While uh, sales is the leads generated from marketing campaign to convert potential customer into actual customer. Else, when the marketing activity is ending and a lead is generated, then only the sales comes into picture. Marketing requires depth of knowledge, which requires a lot of technical skill, potential market knowledge of product or services with in-depth knowledge of technical specification, beneficiary effect on customer and price point. Digital marketing, printed brochures, and word of mouth are uh, low, low key marketing tools, low hanging marketing tools. While selling requires good communication, presence of mind, sense of humor, and also needs the understanding of each individual customer. So there is a difference, wide difference between marketing and sales. Marketing mostly focus on promoting product and services and providing its value benefit to wide range of customers in the this thing. In the sales, there is a deal with price of product, services along with value benefits of the customer and other terms and conditions like credit, delivery, etc. I think these are all clear. Then next is business processes. Uh, there should be a proper business process in any MSME. It should be well documented. The general flow of it is as follows. The general this thing there will be an inquiry. Customer inquires for some product or some services. Uh, then when the inquiry comes, you will have to give a quotation where we will have to define uh, certain conditions, delivery, payment terms, X go down or X there, this thing, etc. That will give a feel to the customer of price competitiveness. Then, if he finds the customer finds your offer suitable to him, he may negotiate and change certain conditions. Then he will place an order. Please see that your order, whenever you receive from the customer, are in the same specification what we have discussed. Many times we neglect, oh, I got 10 lakhs orders, and we don't go in the payment terms and delivery time and other things, and we end up paying penalties or delayed payment which affect the cash flow. So this has to be carefully scrutinize when the order comes. If there are some differences, please talk to the customer and work out possibly via media or what has been discussed. Many large corporates, one of the problem MSME face is the delay in payment from corporate customers or government department, because when the order has come, you have not paid a total order and you have just started. Oh, I got 10 lakhs order, so let me work out how fast I can deliver. See, reading your order in between lines also will help you not to come in trouble areas. Now, coming back to technology, we will have to use business process automation wherever it is possible after COVID. We have to add up lot of technology like CRM or ERP. It generally helps you to reduce many hurdles or give you red flags in advance. So generally order processing is a making the product ready in bundle, pack them well so that the product don't get harmed, getting the paperwork ready, etc. Certain of your functions can be automated, like all these what we have said can be automated by use of technology, which will reduce your overall cost. Then next is promotion. See, any business requires a promotion for uh, uh, creating a brand awareness or creating a product differentiator or service differentiator. Marketing is the key for sustained growth of any business in an organic manner. Growing business requires to have a differentiation over competitor. Many times we will have to look to our competitors to understand how they do in the marketplace, and what are the corrections or something which we can take in our own businesses. And long-term goal of any business should be creating a brand. Many people neglect because of immediate benefit. They reduce the price. It creates an impression in the customer's mind that there is a lot of space for negotiations. So that has to be critically reviewed. Then the Ministry of MSME runs a marketing assistance scheme to provide financial assistance for marketing activity undertaken by MSMEs. Many of our MSME do not know the government of India and state government many times help the MSME to overcome the marketing problems, uh, because they don't want to go out and approach, or they don't want to search on websites what are the benefits they can get. I will cover marketing as a scheme in the latter part of my speech. In marketing, one should never forget the 80-20 rule. This is very critical. 80% of business come from repeated sales or referral from satisfied customer, while 20% will come from the new customers. Thus, retention of customer loyalty is very critical. See, a referral customer reduces your cost considerably. And repeat customer also reduce your cost considerably. To get a new lead, you will have to spend very high amount to get a new lead. So please take care of your existing customer, how you can serve them better, or make some differential service so that customer is not lost. Then marketing assistance scheme for MSMEs. This is Government of India scheme. Those who are registered at Udyomi Mantra portal or Udyog Aadhaar number up to 31st March can avail marketing assistance scheme for funding their marketing activities. What is offered by this scheme? Providing finance for participating in international exhibition or trade fairs. See, many people who are in the sales range of 1 crore or above will be looking to expand their market, and because foreign market is giving considerable edge. Suppose if I am exporting something to say USA, when I put it on my website, registration from natural local customer for my quality will be disappearing because I am exporting to USA. So that is very critical. And if I have to explore foreign market, I will have to go there, meet various customers. It is better when we go for an exhibition or trade fairs or trade delegation. A lot of business can be done in going by trade delegation. Organizing buyers, our government and various foreign countries government organize buyer seller meets in this thing, that is very useful, and it is subsidized by government to take part. Up to 90% of airfare and space rent for exhibition or events would be provided by the scheme to the entrepreneurs. This is more particularly useful to SC/ST and women entrepreneurs. So otherwise it can be about 80-85%. They have to fill up an application form for the scheme and submit the form to nearest office of National Small Industries Corporation or uh, DIMSME. This will be very cost effective to expand. Then marketing methods. What are the marketing methods? Uh, and MSME should not restrict their growth only to government schemes. Should try to try out themselves some other promotional methods like personal selling. Personal presentation has the prospect of effecting sales. Its effect is to push the product through the distribution channel or direct customer. Advertising is also very effective. It is a means of mass communication. Advertising is also important from the promotion and cost less than personal selling. You should understand a live lead and or a cold call and hot call. Cold call, the cost is very high. Uh, Hot call, where the customer has called and you go and service him or discuss with him, the cost per lead is lower if you do advertisement properly. Publicity, PR exercise, all that will help for a larger MSME. Uh, Many times, point of purchase display near your factory or near your premises, if you put your product in display, it may help for window shopping. Uh, then packaging is a very critical item, more particularly for a consumer durable and Ayurvedic medicine, other things, because it specifies uh, attractive color and attractive messages, attractive logos that will help you to create your own uh, space in that. When I go to some kirana shop, there are competitive brands for this branded Lay's branded wafer at the same price point. I may get a better quantity, and if the quality, if the packaging is attractive, I will just go for it because it gives me more quantity. Then another this thing is direct mail. Say you may have various data bank available with you, or from various trade associations, you can create your own database and sending a regular mail to possible customer. It will become a support activity for supplementing your marketing. Then now, more particularly after COVID, digital marketing is very critical because today a lot of restrictions are there for travel and other things. So digital marketing is a very low cost tool for increasing the awareness about your uh, product or services. It creates an attractive, informative website. This is the first thing which you should do. Today, 30 to 40% small businesses do not have website. That is a precondition for digital marketing. Some of the people can launch their own YouTube channel, which is practically free, promote via social media through blogs, videos, etc. Recently, one of my friend, he was in, he is running his own company for virtual chief information officer, VCIO. He did not do blog. Then on brainstorming, blog, blog creates a its own influencer marketing kind of things. So writing a blog also for your product or this thing is a very effective tool for digital marketing. Some of the people can use content marketing for promotion. See, yesterday, Economic Times has given a lot of awards for marketing, and one of the thing which there was coming out, the brands which are giving using content, good content, gets a good marketing mileage. Then search engine optimization, search engine marketing is a very low cost this thing. If you keep your your website in number 1 to 10, you are likely to increase your hit rate, and that will help you to build this thing. Though it costs, but it can be done. Or there are some tools, automatic tools, and lot of technology developed around that. The most critical item is proper keyword. Whenever you are writing your, when you are creating your website and other social media, please use a proper keyword. Otherwise, because a customer knows the keyword. Suppose he wants to buy a TV and a keyword is saying interactive TV or other thing, there is a chance that he may not hit your page correctly. Then something known as idea. This is a communication model. Idea represent attraction, insights, decision, and action. Uh, See, how do you create a demand for your product? Somebody should be attracted to look at your product. Then, uh, when he gets attracted, he will try to get insights. This is the product. Is it useful to me? Or this minor changes? All that insights he will try to get either from various web pages or blog or something. Once the attraction and insights are there, the question comes to decisions. See, about 30 years back, there were no large malls in India. Today, large malls are the norm. Why? If you because they attract young people to look at the window shopping. Then, if they become curious, they try to inquire with the shopkeeper or in their friend circles, and then he or she will take a decision. Once he or she takes a decision, then the action starts. Then he will open up his purse or her purse for buying. So this is a very critical insight for many businesses. They can look into, like it is something like a SWOT analysis, which many consultant advise: strength, weakness, opportunities, threat for your business. This model may be giving you a lot of insight for your own customer or uh, market segmentation, etc. Luckily, we have come to market segmentation. Business that targets specific market will promote their products and service more effectively than a business aiming at average market. Uh, See, a um, hardware shop near the industrial area will get a more catchment than a hardware shop in a residential area. So then the hardware shop in residential area will have to add a lot of other products like electricals and other things, because that is required in that particular area. That is why you have to be very clear about specific market. By using market segmentation to communicate more effectively with customers, you can give the business marketing edge over competitors. This is very critical for uh, uh, every MSME unit, because if ultimately creating a differentiator between you and your competitor, segmentation will give you a insight which you can uh, use it for your advantage. Segments of or target market should be accessible to the business. Group must be large enough to provide a solid customer base. A hardware shop near industrial area will automatically attract the retail requirement of that industrial area. A kirana shop near the residential area, uh, see, with a target population of, say, let's say 1 lakh or so, otherwise you will have a small cigarette shop and all that. That's a very specific for a for catchment area. Each segment group requires a separate separate marketing plan. Please understand that your marketing plan has to be separate for each segmented group. The basis of segmenting customer include geographic, demographic, behavioral, and psychographic. See, Dr. C.K. Prahlad has come out with a theory of bottom-up pyramid. He has taken into consideration that a retail customer in a basti also is aspirational. He needs that particular product, and that is why that theory of bottom-up pyramid has come out. And see, if you remember, Chic shampoo, which was earlier in a big bottle, has come out in sachet. And last 20 years or 25 years, India has become, our world has become sachet market. So every product comes out with a smaller and smaller economical this thing, because there is a large amount of uh, uh, consumer who can afford to buy 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee item than 200 rupees, because their earning capabilities or earning pattern is different. They get 600, 700 rupees daily earning. So they have to allocate in various things. Though they are aspirational, they cannot afford to buy a shampoo bottle of 100 rupees or 200 rupees. Psychographic is also very critical. See, many products near the college, large engineering college or large where young students are there, they use the psychographic and then they put accordingly the product there. So this is very critical. I think I have explained this. This is available here, little detail. Then another initiative of Government of India is Government e-market known as GEM. Many people are not using it. Government of India buys roughly 3 lakh crore worth of goods every year from various vendors, and MSME vendors are getting little price preference, other things. So please register yourself on GEM this thing, and that is very easy. So I'll not go in detail because short of time. NSIC and KVIC also have got a lot of schemes for market tender. This thing recently in Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, 200 crores and below item, 200 crores and more only can be looked into the foreign market. Rest has to be sourced from India. So that is giving a much larger opportunity for all MSME. 3 lakh crores. Just imagine, it is equivalent to the emergency line of credit which government has given. And many MSMEs are not aware of GEM or what NSIC can do or what KVIC can do for them. And my speech will not be complete unless until I talk about e-commerce. Now festival season is coming, and Amazon, Flipkart, JioMart, and many other e-commerce e-commerce stores are becoming active for taking their own share from customers' wallet. So everybody, depending on your category of product, you can look into these 3 or 4 big giants, including segmented people. For organic food, there are various sites like that, or mm, every product has got a separate marketing in this all larger players. So you should look into. Thank you all. Now I am open for question answer.
Thank you so much, sir. It was so informative. We'll start with question and answers now. So, Everyone, please leave your questions in
Thank
the
you.
comments below. Yeah, thank you, sir. Please leave your questions in the comments. So we'll start asking, connecting the questions with this, sir. Uh, Urosi Dikshit is asking, hello, kindly provide me all marketing strategy and how to do marketing of a new tie manufacturing business.
Very
See,
interesting question. See, toys is a sentimental product, and you should be able to identify in which segment group you want to target. Suppose in 1 to 3 years, or 3 to 5 years, or 5 to 10 years, or creative tools like. So you will have to be understand your what market you want to target, and the strategy around that can be made. Whether you want to cover, as let's say I'm from Hyderabad, so I would like to cover Hyderabad or Telangana, or Telangana plus Andhra, like that. You will have to understand, and you have to understand the cost also, or whether you can only go for uh, e-market,
online.
online market. That also will help you to understand. That is why market segmentation and IDA model you should understand, and work out. If you need any assistance, you can write to us, to me or Ravi. We will come back to you for helping you out. We can have a phone call conversation or video conference, so that we can understand your needs better. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So you need to identify the market segment also. So as Sir said, which market you are targeting? Are you targeting the premium market? Are you targeting the middle class people? So what kind of people segment you are in? So if it is a premium, you need to sell in certain places. If it's in a lower one, so according to the, is it in a premium cities, major metros, or where you are wanted to sell, according to that it will change. So we'll help you. Please leave a WhatsApp message in startupyo.com. There is an option for WhatsApp message. Please leave a message. We will help you with that. Okay, next one I will jump into. So for new startup, which strategy will be best for marketing and promotion to reach maximum people with less cost?
Thank you, Saurabh. Uh, See, every product has got its own strategy, but it depends what is the market you are wanting to address. So, as I understand, you wanted to do some agarbatti marketing in Sanat Nagar area. So look into the potential, and what kind of promotional activity can be done, so that your sales increases. See, every business has to work out on its own strategy, with the its understanding is budget constraint, and long term and short term gains what they want to get. Suppose if you are talking about agarbatti, branding is makes a difference. But can it be possible? Say when Nirma started, Nirma Karsanbhai Patel used to go on cycle and give it. Later, that girl has come on the poster for packaging, and he has given a tough fight for Hindustan Lever. So it depends on. He started with a cycle in a small uh, sort of a garage where he was used to mix by himself. So, what is the product you are looking, and what is the depth, and where do you want to reach? If these are clear, then lot of things, lot of flexibility can be worked out. People like me or Ravi are available for discussion anytime. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. There's a question from Brian Roshan. Is alteration of branding according to market segmentation is a good idea?
Yes, see, Roshan, uh, uh, this is a story. See, one particular brand in India, was very popular. So that manufacturer thought, "Yeah, I will also promote there in Dubai." And the same marketing message and same thing he has written. The sales did not increase. Then he started investigating. Then the basic thing came out. In India, we write left to right, and in Dubai and other things, they write right to left. So the message which was conveyed in Indian market was just opposite, and that is why the sales has gone down. So you will have to carefully consider whether alternation in brand is good strategy. See, suppose your company has acquired and your brand, existing brand, they may overlap for some time. Or you acquire some company, the brand has to continue for some time so that the customer is mentally ready. That is very critical for brand strategies. Thank you, Roshan.
I have another question. There's a question from Kushal. What's the best way to enter a new market segment?
I don't know whether you are an MSME and how deep is your pocket. Suppose if your pocket is very reasonably deep, doing a market research there by either you stay there or you ask your marketing person to stay there, understand and work out what kind of market segmentation you want to enter where that market is existing. That reminds me of a story of a Bata. There was an island there where 3 lakhs or 5 lakhs people are staying. So Bata felt that there should be a potentiality. They sent one marketing fellow there and he sent a telegram. There is no market as nobody wears the shoes. Bata thought there is something wrong. So he sends a second marketing man. He goes there and sends a telegram. There is plenty of market because nobody wears the shoes. Same conditions, looked by two different people, makes a different this different understanding. So you should be careful what you want to achieve and what kind of market research you are able to do. There are many times advantage of jumping and learning, but it depends on your depth of your pocket. See, otherwise it may become suicidal. So be careful. Thank you.
There is a question from Bhargav Satyam. Is GEM, sorry, I'm not able to read. Sorry, is GEM purchases only from MSME or from small units also, which runs on single machine?
See, Government of India MSME schemes, generally MSME gets some price preference. So it is not the question of one machine or two machines. Once you get registered and if you are able to meet the requirement for particular item for particular department, you will be able to, because it's a very huge market, 3 lakh crores is a purchased by Government of India various departments. So it is better to get registered on GEM and take advantage of that for this thing. Thank you.
There is a question from Imran. What are the 5 essential elements of marketing campaign?
Simply say, Imran, I will say 5 whys. See, Toyota in 1940s and 50s, for some particular problem, they have developed a strategy of 5 whys. That was particularly for production line, but I am convinced generally we make the similar mistakes. So 5W and 1H is the easiest thing which everybody uh, uh, knows about it, but very rarely few people are using. Uh, what you want to sell, why you want to sell, where do you want to sell, which is your potential customer, and how you want to sell. If you define that, most of the question in your mind will get clarified. I hope I answered your question, Imran.
The question other from Shravan Kumar. What is content marketing?
It is not a content marketing. Content is a part of
Sir,
expressing what you want to convey to a general consumer. So content
yes.
should be very attractive, and say many times still many people remember that magazine which is the Amar Chitra Katha or something. For 30, 40 years, they were doing extremely good. That has created a very big brand for Amar Chitra Katha. So that because that was a pictorial representation of various stories like mm, Vikram and Vetal and other things. And that has created a very great impact on young age people between 9 and 15, and it has gone to adulthood also. So content is the critical nowadays because we are using a lot of social media. See, recently when we wanted to promote profit mantras and certain other medias, like earlier we had a TikTok and that was stopped. So there are a lot of other medias which has come up. So we slice that video into the time content, and I'm getting good views. So that is helping me to create my brand, which will help me in latter date. So content, and that ultimately affects the marketing. But there's a time gap. When I start content writing and then creating my brand value, there will be a time lag. So I should be able to sustain that uh, time lag. That's very critical. Otherwise, a premature delivery will happen and the baby will die. So it requires a long-term thinking for content marketing. Today, if you write a blog and leave it, it will not have long-term effect. Thank you, Mr. Sravan.
Thank you, sir. There is a question from Soundra Deepa. Enlist the advantages of packaging of an industrial products.
So generally, packaging is done for consumer product, but industrial product also, if it is put in a sensible packaging, it makes a great impact on customer's mind. See, I was a fabricator, and I used to consume electrodes, and I was a fabricator for about 40 years. Then, when I buy one case of electrode, it used to come in a wooden box that I have to put that opener and other things to de-strip, and then packets will come out. So, when understanding this kind of problem, most of the electrode manufacturer has converted that wooden package into a paper package or cardboard package. So these are all advantages, and that wooden packet I may not be able to go, but when cartoon is there, I will be able to understand this is the brand of electro which I need. That is creating a brand. On wooden this thing, I was not able to do that. So industrial packaging also is very critical in many of these things. There used to be a wooden screw, and that was made by GKW company, and it used to come in an attractive green color package. So any carpenter who wants wood screw will say that green color dabba. That is the because he is illiterate, but he knows the quality of that product. That was a multinational company, now closed. So many people will be aware. So you have to be critical of packaging for industrial product also. See, a lot of product you will not be able to put label. You will have to find out how can you. It's a brainstorming. it requires a desire to create your own brand. Many times it is selling easy, so let us not bother about brand. When the market is not there, we'll see it may be too late for creating a brand. So please be aware of these kind of things. Thank you, Deepa.
The next question is from Bellissima. How much market research costs for a product like hair oil? See,
It depends on the which area you want to cover. You want to be have a local area, or you want to state level, or which where this thing has to go. See, probably your hair oil you cannot sell it to me because I am bald. So that kind of research, geographic research, has to be done in the that is what I try to tell you in market segmentation. You will have to understand geography, demography, all that kind of things. You will have to understand and look at your own pocket for time available also. It is not only money, time available. Or you can take in baby steps. That depends on what is the market you want to attract. Exhibition, sampling, etc. may be good possibly for uh, marketing hair product, hair oil. You will have to make your label very attractive. See, you are trying to compete with people like Dabur or Navratna, where they are using Amitabh Bachchan and Shahrukh Khan or people like that, which you may not be able to afford. So you will have to be very conscious about the market segment. Thank you.
yes, sir.
I think we are
One
coming to the
second.
end.
Yeah, we're about to close, sir. So I'm just trying to show us the numbers also. There is another question from Shravan. How we should evaluate a new business promotional idea?
There are many methods. You can use some scientific methods or you can use gut feeling. See, gut feeling is also many times it comes with your experience in that particular uh, market or particular product. See, suppose generally in a partnership company, when partnership ends, two people try to divide with a customer or some product, or they compete on a similar product, like what has happened with Haldiram Bhujia. Haldiram is a very famous daily snacks. So brothers separated out. Four brothers were there. Delhi region has gone to somebody, and Nagpur region has gone to somebody. It has started from Nagpur. So it is you have to be uh, you have to do lot of analysis and then arrive at a promotional strategy. See, Haldiram Delhi has got a very big office in Chandni Chowk, and because Haldiram name was this thing, and this has supplemented their uh, brand name, though they are different product, different brothers. It took many years for the market to understand these brothers are parted. So it depends on what product and what market you are looking to. All that it depends on. I hope I answered your question.
Sorry, sir. There is one more question actually from Imran. I was just sharing the numbers actually.
Yeah, yeah, I'm seeing.
Yeah, if you are planning to launch a new product, how will you help us in deciding the right target audience?
See,
So,
in our idea model, we have said what are the things. If you try to work on that, you will get a clarity, and then you can do the target audience. See, there are lot of opportunities depend on your product. See, you can see uh, these vendors of small mungfali and all that. When audience is going in a theater and they are coming out, they will try to who shout more Mungfali, 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 Mungfali. So this is one of the methods which are used for hundreds of years. So they have done, they are uneducated, but they have done the market segmentation properly, and they are available even near colleges. When they know what time the college has got a recess or this thing, and they use that time for marketing. In the evening near gardens in towns, vendors will increase. Generally, in the daytime, they will not be there. So it depends. Even nowadays, ice cream shop, they start at 6 o'clock in the evening and they go up to 12:30 in the night, because the young couples are coming and enjoying there in the evening. Similarly, I know one dosa shop. They make dosa. They open up at night. They are practically 24 hours, because in the evening, in the at night 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, the general public will go to sleep. But by that time, the public from these high-tech city areas will come that side. So they want something to quickly uh, grab. So they work 24 hours practically. Even in Secunderabad station, you get lot of food items around the clock. So that is all what is required to be understood. I hope I answered your question, Imran.
Sir, we are already five, so I'll take the last question from Brian Roshan. Please do share a strategy to complete with FMCG companies, for example, handmade soaps versus commercial soaps. See, we can't take it anything broadly, Roshan. So every product will have their own specific parameters. So I mean, Desagar will take answer. So if you wanted anything very specific service, so you can reach us on the below numbers. So we'll try to help you. We can help you with the basic things. If you need some help from any specific expert, we can also help with that. So Desagar will give a brief about it.
I think I agree with you, Ravi. Roshan has to come out with what exactly he needs. What is a differentiator? See, I know some manufacturer who is making uh, handmade shop, and he is expanding his market. So it depends on what exactly your target group. What are your advantage? Which market affluent class will be buying or lower class will be buying? What is your packing size? Whether it is going to be 150 gram or 200 gram, or it will be in hotels some 30 40 grams, whatever it is.
True.
So you will have to
Yeah, yeah.
understand the segmentation and what is that, who is going to be your end consumer.
Yeah,
But
is it a B2B or
seriously,
B2C? Is it
yeah,
a B2B or B2C? There are so many things which are involved in this.
even probably NRI customers may be having a different liking. So you will
Yeah,
have
true,
to do
sir.
the market segmentation.
True, sir. So, with that, we are closing it for now. So, thank you so much once again for your valuable inputs and the wonderful answers for all the questions that our audience raised. If you have more
Ravi,
questions, there are numbers rolling out in the bottom, so you can note down. You can reach us for anything specific that you need, or you can, if you wanted to reach Mr. Neeraj Desai also, his number down. So, I think Desai Garu has something to say. Sir,
now
please,
I
sir.
wanted to announce next week, same time, we'll have a session on purchasing. So
Wonderful,
see,
sir.
this will be the fifth in the series of churn and burn, because my effort is to just excite your brand, excite your brains to come out with a different this thing, relook at this thing, and relook to your existing strategies. And I wanted to convey, apna haq Jagannath. We MSME should not always dependent on somebody. Let us look what is there inside us. Thank you.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate your lot of efforts to make the MSME more stronger in this country. So we thank you once again, and thank you everyone. Please like, share this video if you wanted to share with anybody whom it is helpful. So please join next week on the same time at 4 o'clock. So we'll connect with more information. This is going to happen for about 12 to 13 weeks in a row. So there are various good topics will be covered. So please do share, connect, reach us if you need any specific help. Thank you, one and all. See you all. Stay home, stay safe.